これから私が天に立つ。武力を知れ波動の救助。黒き次終わりだ。落ちてゆくがいい。惑い乱れて砕け散れる。ブリーチブレイブソウルズ。
Alright, what is going on, you guys? This is your boy the Death Smasher, and I know I'm quite late with this video like always, but we finally got the news for what's going to be coming for end of the month. I mean, it's kind of already known thanks to the Bankai livestream. It's going to be the 3 Kenpachis, and it's going to be hype, and all 3 of these characters are pretty much amazing for their own uniqueness that they have. Because we're going to be getting Kenpachi Zaraki, Kenpachi Asashiro, and Kenpachi Kuriyashiki. And yeah, 2 of these characters are going to be amazing for PvE, while this one is going to be a PvP monster that is just going to basically shatter the meta in PvP, as he is going to be very toxic. So let's go ahead and get right into the actual news. This is the main banner. We're going to get into the fillers quite soon, but let's take a look at the individual banners. Kuriyashiki's banner is going to be the worst one because it has these fillers right here, which is basically Senbon Sakura. These freaking characters from 2019. Why are we getting characters from 2019, K-Lab? What is this? Hello? We're in 2022. Give us better characters. Like, we have not gotten Kiriko back yet. Where is he? I would prefer to see him over these 2 assholes right here. God damn it. And then Asashiro's banner is going to have Ginjo making a comeback, which is actually very nice, very useful for Quincy GQ. Zalapro, he can screw off, and then Fierce Battle Grimjow, still good to this day. We have Spirits Are Forever with the Retsu that is better, but like as a 25% full stamina damage boost link, you cannot go wrong with that. Like, I personally am missing 1 more copy of him, and he's pretty good. Out to get him 5/5 someday. And then Kenpachi's banner, it has to be the best one out of the individual banners because it has White Day Shuhei, which is very good for guild quests. Fierce Battle Hikaku, which is also very good for guild quests, and then Fierce Battle Kisuke, who is an exceptionally good Mind Link Style Potion character. So like, Kenpachi's banner is the best, Asashiro is second best, and then Kuriyashiki, it's not something that I would really go out of your way to summon for. Now let's just go ahead and take a look at everything that we need to know about the characters, because these characters are insane, and they're actually insane, because look at Kenpachi already. Okay, we already knew that he was going to be melee and he is going to have weakening, but he's going to have freaking 40% Berserker when at full stamina, and also has 30% increased melee damage in co-op, 10% for basically everywhere else. And let's just go ahead and get right into everything else. He's going to be a Soul Reaper killer, so thank God it's not a Captain killer. And weaken immunity, Sprinter +1, and even has Frenzy +2. Lads, I think, in my opinion, this character is already going to be better than 5th Anniversary Ichigo because he has Frenzy +2. Like, literally, it's a lot stronger than Frenzy with 60% Berserker. That's all you guys really need to know about that. And even has Marauder and Ailment Reversal. And they even decided to slap in Poise just because it's a Kenpachi. Because screw everything. That is actually insane. Now, oh my god, this character is nuts. He is nuts. And then Asashiro right here, crazy enough, he has double killers. Holo and a Ronker killer. So for those of you guys that were tired of seeing Holo killers for speed, rejoice, because we're finally going to be getting an OP speed or Ronker killer, because the last one was Baz B. It's been that long ago. And outside of that, out of the ones that have Havoc, it's basically Fierce Battle Uru. So it's actually insane. And this character is also going to be very stacked in terms of skills because he has complete status immunity, dodge holo damage of 50%, and dodge or Ronker damage of 50%. Yo, for autoing, this guy is going to be pretty monstrous because he can actually drain on all of his attacks. And he's immune to everything. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. And he's going to have the status ailment spiritual pressure boost of 80% with Frenzy +1 and Berserker 40, and even has Bombardment. So guys, if you per se don't have a 5 out of 5 Bruno or a 5 out of 5 Christmas Noel, this guy may be in your best interest to get to 5/5 because he may actually be very good despite having a bit less damage compared to Noel and Bruno. And this guy, he does have double killers. Now, my only complaint with this character is the fact that he doesn't have sharpshooter. I don't know, man. He should have gotten that because, like, come on, man. This Kenpachi gets a Marauder. Why not sharpshooter for this character? I don't understand, man. I don't really understand. And he even has the new counter attack skill, which, by the way of how the skill works is that when you actually have the dodge holo damage or the dodge or Ronker damage coming into place for when you're about to get hit, the mob will actually take damage. That's actually crazy. Like, it's stupid. It's actually pretty stupid. And then we have Kuriyashiki, who is going to be a PvP character, and unfortunately this character, compared to Spirits Are Forever With You Kenpachi, who was completely made for PvP but was also made to be good in PvE and in guild quests, this character, outside of that, he's really not that crazy good because okay, so for starters, he's a captain killer, so you can use him for captain GQ. So like the melee version, you can use him just fine. He's gonna have damage reduction of 20% and is immune to weakening, even has Sprinter +1 and has poise with flurry +2 and all these extra PvP skills because he has Pierce Barrier, Ignore Brave Battle Invincibility, and even has Prevent Last Ditch Survival, Technique Attribute Soul Reaper normal attack damage of 20%, and even has the half stamina only skills where he basically gets an additional 50% DR and an additional 30% normal attack damage when you're literally at half of your stamina that is remaining for this character. And yeah, the issue here with this character is that he's not immune to paralysis and he doesn't even have guard break. So realistically speaking, if you want a captain killer character to use for GQ, you're still going to want Spirits Are Forever With You Kenpachi, the Beyond Bankai version, which, in my opinion, it's kind of disappointing because they could have easily slapped on Guard Break and, I don't know, they could have gotten rid of Pierce Barrier because you can still apply this actual skill as an actual bonus ability. Guard Break, you can't really do the same, so it is a bit disappointing. So, like, it's sad to see, but it is what it is. And the main banner is also not too bad because, keep in mind, it's going to be Cancer Fairy Enrolled characters again. I mean, unfortunately, they're always gonna basically go out of their way to slap on these Cancer Fairy Enrolled fillers, and there's nothing we can do about it. I guess we'll just have to live with it, and even then, if you guys are tired of these Cancer Fairy Enrolled characters, you can always go for the individual banners. But Shuhei's gonna be making a comeback. He still is okay. I wouldn't say he's really the best anymore, thanks to Spirits Are Forever With You Yoruichi completely replacing him, but he still has his use. He still is good in epic raids. He still is good in guild quests as long as you get him 5-5. So it is what it is. Hikone still is a monster for IT, especially this current one that is ongoing right now, and she still is the worst character of 2020. And then we have Shinji, who is still pretty good despite his soul bomb being pretty mediocre. Grimjow, he's not the best anymore because he's been replaced by Spirit Society Chat for guild quests, but for PvE, for autoing, he's not too bad. Loopy is mid, and then we have these round 5 characters featuring Kisuke, Neliel, and Halibel again. Not the best anymore. They've been basically all replaced by better characters, and like, why would you want Neliel when you have Shinji right over here, who is a better Soul Reaper killer, or even Hikone? Like, we literally have 3 power Soul Reaper killers in this list. And having Neliel here is completely irrelevant here, so there's that. But yeah, that's literally all you guys really need to know about the banner. Now, unfortunately, this banner is not the typical 25 step banner because it's only going to be 6 steps and it's basically going to be 8%. So as you guys can see right here, the first step is free, 4% to get a 5-star, step 2 150, 5%, step 3 200, 6%, step 4 6.5%, step 5 7%, and then step 6 is 7.5% to get an actual character. And then from step 7 onwards, you're always going to be spending 250 orbs, and it's going to be 8%, which in my opinion, it's bad. Like, okay, rate wise, it is better because it's not the 1.5 eating at the 6% rate to the point where it's basically 4.5 for a featured and 1.5 for an unfeatured. But the fact that you don't even get discounted steps anymore and you don't get any more guaranteed 5-star pools, in my opinion, really makes this step-up format outdated, and they really need to do something to fix this current banner format because it's outdated. It really is outdated, and I don't understand why K-Lab just refuses to even change this. Like, I'll at least give them the benefit of the doubt because back in 3rd anniversary, they did up the rates from 6% to 8%, making the pool rates of getting a 5-star higher. But that's it. That's literally where I'm gonna not complain about because this could have been a lot better and they need to do something about this. But that being said, in terms of the characters, we already know the gameplays, but we never really got in depth with what they got in terms of the attacks. And that's why we have to thank our homie Soldex for always going out of his way to always data mine the stuff. So thanks again, my guy. But let's get into it. Kenpachi, we already know everything. The one thing that we need to take into consideration are the strong attacks. So the SA1, it's exactly like our Ichigo's. That's pretty good. I've got no complaints. It's a very insane first strong attack. It's basically 20% into 100% vortex type of esque attack. So if you guys have used Art Book Ichigo, you guys know what it is. The second strong attack, they decided to basically put in the 3K length beam, which is basically the same as 6th anniversary Aizen, but as an SA2. I personally would have preferred if they swapped the strong attacks around, where we have the 3K length beam on the SA1 and then this strong attack on the SA2, but it is what it is. At the end of the day, Kenpachi still has a very good kit, and then the third strong attack is full screen. This is the very first best Kenpachi Zaraki that we have ever gotten in the game. He's better than the Fierce Battle one that we have gotten, and better than any other limited Kenpachi that we got, period. Finally, man, finally, it's about damn time. And now Azashiro, we can finally understand what his strong attacks have. And unfortunately, this guy has range collision, but it's really not that bad if you guys really think about it, because he has the 80% SP buff and even has guard break, so every single issue that this guy has is completely thrown out the water, like literally, because his SA1 is actually better than Christmas Noel because it is the 30% range collision SA1. For those of you that have no idea what it is, it's basically the same SA1 as the Arena Grimjow, the same SA1 as Dark Rukia, meaning that he is not going to push back. Instead, he's just going to shave through and do direct damage. That is how the SA1 is going to work, and personally, I like it. I take it for what it is. I personally would have preferred a 3K length beam, but already this is a lot better than what it's making out to be. Still better than a lunge, and is a lot better than an 18% range collision strong attack. I take it for what it is. The second strong attack, AoE into shave attack, it's the range collision vortex pushback, same as Tokinada, Power Hikone. Because you need to inflict status elements, it works. It works. It's literally the same SA2 that the Christmas Noel has, and honestly, I've got no complaints. I've pretty much taken a liking to this second strong attack a lot more than ever, thanks to the fact that, well, I have Power Hikone Max Transcended, so there's that. I personally like these strong attacks, so I've got no issues with it. And then the SA3 is full screen, pretty much what we've seen from the actual gameplay. So yeah, Asashiro, in my opinion, he's pretty broken. Would I actually say that he's better than Byakuya? Yes and no, to some certain extent, because at the end of the day, he still has a better SA1, he has a better SA3, just Byakuya has the SA2 going for him, and he even has Sharpshooter, whereas this guy doesn't have it, but like, he just out damages Byakuya in just about every single sector, and even has Drain, and even has counterattack. The character is broken, in my opinion. Like, I personally am completely fine with what they did for Asashiro. In my opinion, this is basically a better Christmas Noel, even though he doesn't have a weakening, and doesn't have the Super Link All Potion skill, but I take it. I take it. And now Kuriyashiki, I mean, you don't really need to know what the strong attacks are for this character, just because he's a PvP character. Like, that's all you guys really need to know, and you're mainly going to be using this character for PvP, nothing else. But if you guys want to know, it's literally a lunge. The SA2 is a 2500 length beam, and then the SA3 is full screen. Yeah, that's the characters completely summed up. Now, as for whether you guys should summon on this banner, I definitely say yes. I definitely think this is a banner worth summoning for. There's definitely a ton of value that you can actually get from this banner, but I'll save this for another video because I'd rather make a complete should you summon, complete breakdown, breaking every single one of these characters, so that way I can cover them all in one big video. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys have actually enjoyed it, don't forget to smash that like button, share this video with your friends and family, and subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already, and hit the bell notification so that way you guys are up to date with my most recent videos. Now, let me ask you guys a question. How deep are you guys gonna go? Because for me personally, because I don't have that many orbs, and I mainly care about Asashiro, I'm gonna do 6 steps for the time being. And then, after that, I'll see how to go about it, and then once I'm done with the banner, I'm mainly gonna be saving for Asashiro's individual banner because I do want to get copies of them. So that's all you guys really need to know. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, lads.